I
They
didn't
have
realize
carts.
they sold Element.
They have carts in 3 for 90. And then
Halfies.
Hmm?
Halfies?
full grade.
Really?
You choose. They tell you the selection. You get to choose.
You do get to choose.
I still I can't beat $20 a piece price, so. Sometimes you just want like a fucking liquid diamond one, really. You're like, I don't want to pay $80 for that.
Yeah, no. Definitely doesn't feel like
I
it's
pay
worth it.
probably around 26. If no. Yeah, 27 bucks. Probably around there.
Liquid diamonds card after that.
For anything in this deal. Because I have, it's 3 for 90, and then I have 10% discount. So, with taxes are a bitch, and they raise the price.
Oh.
Well, sometimes I can, if I have
sure
time
it's
brother, I
actually
could probably get a
set up here.
half gram disposable.
Beautiful.
Where did my pen go? Fucking sleepyhead McGee over there. No, not. I meant my pen.
The Benjamin.
Yeah.
What?
Sleepy,
what's your recovery?
Sleepyhead McGee.
Sleepyhead McPhee.
We can kill that so we can put this one in. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Some Donnie Burger.
Some Donnie Burger.
You missed my feisty boots, didn't you?
Oh. She did.
We're getting frisky up in here, chat.
Say,
What?
Oh, it's definitely been frisky up in here, but the chat hasn't known that until this moment.
I understand.
we're always thirsty.
This feels unfair. Because if I start this now, then it has to go all the way around.
Being fair, that one will need to go back to me because it probably will refill.
It'll survive a gauntlet. I believe in it.
I don't think so.
I believe in. I believe. I fucking believe.
Zach,
Watch and learn.
And we won't survive a gauntlet. There'll probably be a change.
Oh, those pop smoke.
Can't wait for True to take it.
You saw it. I saw it. Oh my goodness. Jesus.
We rolled an 8, a natural 1, a 4,
Wow.
I got a 20.
a 9. You got a nat 20.
I got a 20.
You got
That
a
cancels
20.
out your.
Oh, yeah.
that
20
cancels-
on 100. 20 on 100.
I'm gonna say. Got a natural 1.
My potion landed up, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You can use that though.
Can.
You always use that.
I'll always use you.
I forgot one vital piece to the puzzle.
You weren't ready.
One. It's a little like microphone deal.
Nothing.
Beautiful. That works.
Wizard baby.
Loser baby.
The loser's goddamn baby.
Remember that time we almost had a baby basilisk?
What?
What about
Yeah.
baby vessel?
Remember the time when you had a baby slog that turned into a death slog?
I do remember that. That was quite a roll.
I remember it vividly. And with that grand entrance, hello and welcome everybody to DivineRogueDnD, where a bunch of us nerds sit around, smoke, joke, and play Dungeons and Dragons.
No, we don't.
Every now and again. Last we were here in the Feywild side of things, you guys were approached by a house with rabbit legs that was bounding through this briar forest. Inside of this house was a gnomish woman who claims to be a witch. As you guys interrogated her, bound her, and put her in dimensional shackles, so you guys could stay the night in the hut and try and get a long rest to deal with the exhaustion that you guys are feeling right now.
You guys are fucking irritating.
As you guys awake from your long rest, feeling rejuvenated, actually being able to have slept soundly and somewhat safely, you awake Invicta, and you see that the rope that you had bound her with is slack and on the floor.
Oh shit.
Who saw
As
that
Tord,
I have a question, Dio.
what is that?
How did he wake up from sleeping if he doesn't sleep?
Don't you have to enter some sort of trance-like state?
No,
No?
that's me.
Yeah, I know that you trance.
No, he just has to do
Oh,
light
so you just have
duty.
to rest.
He's just a light duty.
True, he does have light duty.
You
Okay,
just sit there and watch her.
this is true, this is true. So, you notice in the middle of the evening that the rope goes slack as it just completely unwinds and falls to the ground. The interdimensional shackles are still on her, but the rope is no longer on her and appears to have no magical energy in it any longer.
Can I see the shackles?
You can definitely see the shackles.
Well, I dive and grab those things.
As you dive and grab them, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Grab the shackles on him?
Ooh, 14.
He's definitely going to win.
28.
Yeah, he definitely wins. As you reach and grab the chain of the shackles, making sure she can't go anywhere, she looks up to you. Well, you look awfully exhausted there, lad.
I've just been chilling.
You know, if you just let me get up and whip you something up, I can help you with that.
Well, I would have let you, but you tried to sneak away. So my trust level's even lower.
I was only making it easier for me to slip away.
Well, I know. You could. We just need to make it through till we find our boy, like we said. So, like, you know, I don't know what you're trying to do, but I believe it's even more nefarious now.
What the
Well, wouldn't it help?
The D8 of it.
Wouldn't you be able to find him easier if you weren't exhausted?
I'm not. I just rested.
This is in the middle of your long rest. Is when she is trying to do this.
I mean, I can still get my full long rest as long as I get back to sleep within the hour. So, I'm gonna get that, and you're gonna freaking follow the rules. Just relax. You're not gonna be harmed. I won't harm your house any more than I already did.
Well, it's not like I can go anywhere with the shackles on me. I might as well whip you something up. And then whenever you awake, or do whatever you want.
You can just wait till we're all awake to whip some shit up. I can't eat it if I'm sleeping anyway.
Well, isn't your lizard lad also staying up to like keep watch on me?
Is he awake?
Oh yeah, he's awake. As Tord is sitting at the end of the table,
Just chill.
just chilling.
I mean, yeah. I don't have to go to sleep. I just need to sit down. If you'd stop fighting me, I can get my rest either way.
Well, then you sit down, and he can keep an eye on me while I go to the kitchen and whip you up something.
Well, you need to be restrained in some way other than.
You need to be restrained. We can't.
You need like a chain. You know what I'm saying? So you need to keep my rope back on, and it needs to be attached to your shackles.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Can I make a athletics check and just do it?
Just force her to be.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Well, my persuasion check to keep it civil is a 7.
Okay. What are the what's the information on the dimensional shackles, by the way, Zebek?
What?
What is all the information on the dimensional shackles?
Let me see if I can remember this off the top of my head. DC 30 strength check to get out. They are not allowed to leave the plane of existence. They are bound to this plane. But other than that, they're pretty much handcuffs.
Okay, so yeah, they can still cast magic and whatnot.
But I can also double check that.
Yeah.
Really
I was fairly certain that they could cast magic, which is why I had her dispel the magic on the rope of entanglement. So now you're just having 100-foot long piece of rope, essentially.
Can you do that to a magic item?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You just make it non-magical?
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
dispel magic. I can do it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, if you dispel magic on a magic item, that magic is gone.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So you now only have a 100-foot long strand of rope. It is no longer magical.
I'm about to smash your brains.
Okay.
So you can still like tie her up with the rope, as she's definitely doesn't necessarily look willing, but it's not like she really has a choice in this matter. So she just holds her hands out.
Okay. She can cast magic. She can't cast anything that teleports or allows her to move kind of. Let me just read it from verbatim. The shackles prevent a creature bound to them from using any method of extra-dimensional movement, including teleportation and travel to a different plane of existence.
Yeah, so like no misty step or anything like
No,
that.
you can't teleport out of these.
Yep.
They're completely bound. You're locked kind of.
That's what I figured. But yeah, she holds her hands out. I mean, I suppose if this is the way you want it.
I want you to sit down and be quiet.
Okay. As Tord will just go ahead and take the rope and do it himself as he drags her over to the kitchen.
That is not the order that I just gave.
Well, I thought you said you were going to sit down.
No, I said she needs to just sit down and be quiet. She just cost me a bunch of gold. I'm tired of her shit. I don't care what she wants to brew. I don't want it either way. Probably gonna poison it.
Well, okay. As both of them sit back down, and you guys finish out the long rest. You awake, and she is still sitting there.
Bust her skull.
Probably be a dead butcher in a second.
As both of you guys awake from this long rest, you guys are there. What do you wish to do?
Alright. Are we still able to see tracks of our boy outside of the house?
I'm gonna say I'm still a little bit exhausted, but I can at least move better than what I used to.
Are you at 1 level or 2?
I probably need another day's rest.
We should just stay here and chill.
No.
I just,
She a pain in the ass?
yeah, she cost me my fucking rope.
Cost you a fucking rope.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at her, look at the rope, look at the rope. Why are you gonna be a fucking asshole?
Well, I was just trying to help.
Help with, how does that help anybody?
Well, see, if I got away, then I could have whipped you guys up something to help
You don't
with the
want
exhaustion
anything.
that you're going through.
No, I don't trust you. I don't trust any of this. This is why you're fucking.
We'll be at level 5 exhaustion by the time we get done drinking.
That's what I'm saying. Next thing you know, we're gonna be here for fucking 17 million years like this fucker.
Yeah, or...
So that's not the goal here. We need to get in and get the fuck out. Because I already don't like this whiny time bullshit.
I'm down to keep moving. It's just gonna... It's
Down to
risky.
see shit, down to go to places. Fuck the people in those places. I'm sorry. Bad experience.
Yeah, she did. Like I told her, she double on, so trust me. You know, she could have just sat. But regardless, did you say we do see the tracks?
Go ahead and make a perception check as you look. I mean, it's fairly easy. What's your passive perception?
I was gonna say mine's 16, but my investigation's 17.
16 is what?
With a 16, you guys can easily spot these large footprints. One of them looks malformed, like it's not actually a foot, and the other one looks like what would appear to be a giant's foot in this boggy type area.
Which?
Well, yeah.
Make the house follow the tracks as I pull up a chair to the open door, and I let her sit there, and I tie her with the unmagical rope to the chair, like around her chest about 10 times, and then around the legs, around the thighs about 10 times, and then around the ankles about 10 times.
With 100 feet of rope, that is super easy to do, as this is a smaller
Are you
creature.
bounding her to the chair?
Yes.
So she's gonna sit in the doorway and command the house to follow those tracks.
What does the chair look like, DM?
It's a pretty rickety wooden chair, kind of like the one that Kyle's sitting on right now, so a little more rustic.
Rickety and rustic.
Hey, Victor,
It's pretty solid.
you think you can break a few of those little back pieces off? And we can dimensional shackle hood, like,
Oh yeah.
through the chair?
I take my little arms and I literally just like snap one in half, pull the pieces out, snap the other one in half, pull the pieces out.
Okay.
Put her arms back today.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna take these off. You grab her arms, shove them back there. And then we'll just ring. Ready?
Hold the arms.
3, 2, 1. I'm gonna take them off.
She misty steps immediately.
Counterspell.
Okay.
Because he absolutely was ready for this.
That's a natural 20. As she misty steps, and you hear the door behind you open and shut really quickly.
We don't see her misty step over there.
Well, yeah, you saw her misty step over there, but then you're basically turning your head as the door is shutting, as she ran into that room, essentially.
Alright, let's go get this fucking bitch. I'm gonna go through and just boom, kick the door fucking in.
As soon as you kick the door in, you feel the house lurch and start jumping
You're dead, bro.
as if it's traveling.
Do I go in?
Yeah, you go in and you see her as she is now holding her staff and directing the
Dispel
house.
magic. On the staff.
On the staff?
On the staff.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier.
Wow.
Damn, 11. Ooh, they're all great.
11 will not dispel this magic. As I'm assuming you were casting it at base level?
I mean, you didn't ask, so.
Well, I mean, you didn't say otherwise.
I launched my hammer at her.
That's all I'm saying. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah, we'll say it's at base level because I already rolled for it, but.
Can I have bonus actionly raged like in that same moment?
Sure.
Alright.
As you grow double in size.
This is getting interesting, guys.
27.
27 will definitely hit. And topple is a what check?
Strength.
Strength.
Con.
Con?
Yeah.
Okay.
Continuity.
That will be an 18 for topple.
8 plus my ability modifier used to make the attack. So is that strength?
Yeah.
I think that's saves.
Hard.
I thought it was higher than that.
It's a laser party.
It's a party of around.
Oh, and my proficiency bonus.
Okay, yeah.
8 plus my modifier and proficiency bonus. Which
And your proficiency bonus should be +6 right now, I'm assuming.
I don't know.
Prof.
It should be like in the
Yes.
top left.
+6. If you are level 17.
Oh yeah. His proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
So you basically have a 14 plus your strength modifier.
So, 22.
Okay, so yeah, an 18 will fail. As you do hit her, she does topple to the ground, and go ahead and roll damage.
Can we have shrieked as well?
I will say yes, but all of you guys will have to make the save against it.
Yeah, never mind. We're all pretty close.
What is it? Is it a Constitution save?
Yeah.
My guy, we're the most constitutional fuckers ever.
This is true.
If anybody makes the save in our party, it is us two right here.
Yeah, alright, hit it.
Tord will also have to make the save.
Hit it.
Is this DM? Is this a magical effect?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Alright, Tord.
So the 23 save, good sir.
Does a 23 save, good sir?
Let's see. Where is the...
Oh.
I want to say yeah.
Tord rolled a 7. Wait. Does he have magic?
Resistance?
I believe he does. Yes, he does. So he gets one more roll. He has magic resistance.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little better with a 16. What's the DC?
17.
17.
saves.
So Tord fails with a 16.
He's a +0 to a Constitution saving throw?
I rolled a 12 and he has a +4, my
I
guy.
thought you rolled a 16.
No. But she will go ahead and make this con save for the stun as well.
He understands.
She rolled a 19. As she is not stunned, but she is prone at the moment. However, Tord is stunned.
Alright.
Well, I think we're fighting. I don't think there's an option here.
Yeah, I'll say at this point, she doesn't even try to fight you. She just looks back. Well, are you trying to have me steer the ship or not?
I'm done.
I needed my staff to do so.
No, I'm
I don't trust you with your staff.
Well, then apparently the house isn't going anywhere if I can't fucking wield my staff. So it's either I wield my staff and the house goes where you want it to go, or you're fucking trucking it.
Do we trust this?
20 damage on the whack.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Plus
I
the
did-
shriek damage,
I
right?
did. Well, shriek doesn't do any extra
Yeah,
damage.
it's just stun.
But I did rage. Can I add my elemental?
Yeah.
Alright, I appreciate that. I forgot to think about that at all. But I did rage.
Angry fellow.
Yeah.
Do we trust her with her staff to steer the ship, the house, whatever the fuck we're in at this point? I don't even know what to call it.
31.
31, hell yeah.
No, not even slightly.
What do you
Yeah.
think happens to the house if she dies?
It's probably useless after.
Yeah, but do we just come crashing down?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
As you guys are bounding at this point, like every 5 seconds you crash into the ground and then leap once more.
We gotta kill her quick. One way or the other, we gotta stop the house from doing this because who knows where the tracks are at this point.
I mean, she said it was following the tracks. Like, she was pointing it in the direction you guys wanted to go. She just had to have her staff in order to do so. And as soon as those dimensional shackles were off,
I'm sorry, but I don't
She
trust
didn't
this
tell
staff.
us that.
No, she didn't. She didn't say anything. She just went to go get her staff, and I do not trust this.
Exactly.
There's no communication here. I don't want
None. It's all trickery.
I'm only doing what you guys are asking me to do.
No. You whatever it is you want to do, which just so happens to be what I wanted to be doing.
That's what you say it is.
Slightly. Feels like you're trying to throw me out of the house right now.
Are we killing her?
Well, if I wanted to throw you out of the house, I just would have done so.
Incredibly subdued. Incredibly subdued at the bare minimum. I hope we don't overdo it.
As she actually picks herself back up off the floor now. So she is standing once more, looking at you guys as you guys are now conversing again.
What's she doing?
She has the staff in her hand, and she apparently was using it to direct the house.
Why do you have to make this so difficult?
What do you mean? I'm merely doing my fucking job
And your job is?
to get you guys where you want to go.
Yeah, but you're not giving us any information. You just went and got your staff.
Well, yeah. I didn't figure that I needed to give you that information. You're a magic caster. What do you use for your magic?
You slipped right out of handcuffs, knowing we had you handcuffed for a reason.
You couldn't say, hey, I need my staff to control this fucking thing.
We're on the Feywild, darling.
Yeah, again, we said first time's here. Hi, nice to fucking meet you.
Nice to
You're
meet
with
you as
some
well.
murderers.
Jesus fucking Christ, I swear to God.
I know.
I swear to the gods.
I know. Well, keep steering.
Okay.
Put the fucking dimensional shackles back on her.
Alrighty. As you put him back on, she doesn't resist, and she continues to guide the house where it needs to go. As you guys continue bounding,
I need to continue to fucking sleep. I'm getting tired of this shit. Waking up when something interesting happens.
Alright, I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna bring. Actually, hold on.
I'm gonna eat some rations first and then.
Zubair, chill here for a second. I'm gonna go grab a cot, and then I'll just chill in here. Like, you know, I'll get some rest, but I can watch her. So.
You got chairs in here?
Yeah, I know, but you trying to go to sleep?
Yeah, I need a. I know your species doesn't need a sleep, but I need to at least go into my trance.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Are you gonna do it in a chair? Otherwise, I'm saying just let me go get my bed. Somebody needs to keep an eye on her, and then I'll bring my little cot back in here, and I'll just be cozy for the however many hours you need to sleep.
Sounds good, buddy.
as you guys do this exchange, you grab a cot, bring it into this small room, you go back out into the main room and find a place to sleep. You sit down, Invicta, and as she's steering, she looks back at you. Well,
Chilling like a passenger in a car.
yeah.
Just watching.
Well, I did see some sort of giant that was larger than those Fomorians that you fought just yesterday. It was probably a good couple days out, but with this fella,
Pale skin tone.
well, roughly, yeah. I didn't quite get a good look at him, but I saw a silhouette.
I suppose it could be sunburnt a bit. He got stuff stuck to him. Like something that don't belong.
He definitely looked abnormal, to say the least.
Could be the one. Could be the one.
But he was a couple days' walk ahead of you guys, and with this guy, we can probably catch up to him within the day, honestly.
That would be incredible because, yeah, we were hoping he wasn't that far ahead, but if we're going to need this, then.
And why exactly are you looking for this big fella?
He does not belong here, and the longer he stays here, the more of a threat he is to everyone else around him.
So you're trying to save him.
Yes, he is of my kin, and I wish to at least bring him to his. Well, I'll bring him home, but his kin are not there. But hopefully, at some point, I can reunite them. However, I am from where he has native dwellings.
Well, that's a fairly noble gesture.
I have, yeah, regardless. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get him home. He may already be gone. We'll see.
We will indeed.
It's a detrimental process for them when they're not under the earth.
Well, we just gotta hope that your friend's okay and that he can just last a day or so.
Again, does this got another gear?
Well, you want me to kick it into maximum overdrive, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna give your friend over there time to rest up, just in case.
Yeah.
But if you want me to kick it into high gear,
Nah, you're probably right. I like the plan.
well, all right.
Alright. I'm just gonna keep chilling.
As you guys travel, a day does go by. You guys get exactly just rest, take everything light, make sure you eat something. And as you guys wake up on this second day, you wake up, quote unquote, Invicta. Your exhaustion is gone, Zebek. And as soon as you guys wake up, you guys see out the window of where she is steering this house. An old ruined city to your right, and a large, open, desecrated land to your left.
Desecrated.
It looks like all of the wildlife has disappeared from this area. The land is completely barren.
Like a wasteland in a sense.
Essentially a wasteland. And you see these large footsteps lead into this ruined city.
Going to the ruined city?
Yeah.
Seems like that's where he'd go.
Yeah.
Over by the stones.
Alright, you lead the way. You know your people more than I do.
I suppose as we head on into the downstairs. Where's your way?
So you guys are just going to try and leg it from here?
Or
Or do you want the house to take you like to the rampart of this? This looks more like a kingdom more than like a town, almost. This is a fairly large city with overpasses and some shady spots that you would think something might hide to get away from the sun.
Yeah, let's take us as far and as close, quote unquote, as you can, as we're keeping an eye out for like a giant, as well as maybe a good spot to hang out.
Definitely.
I have a question. It's up to you. But I can cast my spell that'll help me out in the fight if we need it. But I don't
okay.
think we'll be okay.
Well, that depends on how it affects us getting home, potentially.
What do you mean?
Like how you having the ability to teleport us out immediately when we're done with this.
I mean, give me an hour and I can.
Fair. I don't know how that works.
I'm gonna say that I just need an hour.
Okay, yeah, alright.
It'll take me about an hour to actually cast it, but
Yeah, as long as you think we can. Oh, it's a ritual kind of thing, huh?
sorta, yeah, it just takes time to, make a circle, get everything lined up, and all that stuff.
I see.
What are you attempting to cast?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, I said go ahead and do it then. Yeah.
For my combat spell. Alright, 17 sorcery points.
Yeah. So that's why I asked.
What do you do?
I didn't know it cost me that. So.
I'm fucking darkness.
You're, okay. So yeah, you're casting.
I'm casting Child of Light and Darkness.
You're Charlie Murphy?
And it's going to last for 17 and a half hours. Or 18 and a half hours.
Culture. Doc.
I should know.
From the Rick
not
James
something.
skits?
Something.
No, you just have to show me and I probably need it.
Fuck your couch.
Hang on.
What Rick James called Eddie Murphy's little brother because he was so black. Darkness.
Isn't Eddie Murphy's little brother doing some pretty big things in comedy right now?
No, he
No?
is passed away.
Oh, R.I.P. R.I.P.
I'm gonna do that.
Sad to see.
A year or two ago.
Ah, I see. What are you doing over here, Zebek?
Hmm?
Well,
I told you.
Casting Child of Light and Darkness, but I thought you were saying something else.
Yeah,
Tyrion, what in the hell are you doing, boy? What in the hell, bub? Hi.
I'm just trying to be there.
Hi. He just wanted to get out. He just wanted to be free. But as this hour goes by, she does slow down the pace slightly just to give you time before you enter this outer rampart. as you do see this large stone door is partially ajar, and the footsteps lead right into this large kingdom.
Can the house fit through the door?
Oh yeah.
As the door is?
No, it would definitely have to be pushed open or opened up further, but the house would be able to fit through the door if it were open.
I just first off toss the hammer at the left side of the door and then start running towards the right side of the door to try to get ahead of the house.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll on the door. You're trying to hit stone, which has an AC of only 17.
I'm gonna hit it with,
I'm gonna follow.
well, yeah, we'll just hit it.
This is what it is.
Ooh, a 19, so that's
Yeah.
that's a, oh no, it's not.
So that's different character.
That's on rep
That's
CP.
a DK.
That's rep CP. Well, I mean, if you were using your spear, then technically 18, 19, and 20 crits.
We're gonna hammer it for sure. I just want to get like a pow. I don't really want to fuck it up necessarily.
Definitely. As you
Yeah.
hit the door, and you hit it in the perfect center mass of the right side for it to swing open and become fully ajar.
And then I just give the other side a nice. I don't like sprint shoulder check kind of thing, but I do get some running speed and all four arms hit it with a little momentum.
Are you raged at this moment?
Um,
As this is, again, a very large door.
let's say yeah for sure, and I get large.
Definitely. So yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check.
It's the same day that I raged against the witch, or no?
No, this is a new day. You've already long rested, quote unquote.
You said
On
athletics
top
check.
of that,
Yes.
I'll have the mutants now.
And it would be an advantage because you're raged.
Okay, 28 at the moment. 28 again.
I either get
Hell yeah.
teleportation or I get an AoE to get
With a 28, you easily
DC of 22.
push open the left side of this door, and the house bounds right on through. You guys climb back into the house.
Swing right up in that bitch.
As you guys continue further into the city proper, go ahead and make perception checks for me.
That's 6. 12.
I will also note that this house is not being quiet.
No.
That's fine. 17.
17 for perception. What was yours?
12.
12.
I got a nat 20.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Is that towards roll?
That can be towards roll.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
With a natural 20, Tord looks out the window. Hey guys, there's more than one set of footprints here.
Are they the same size? Can you tell?
No, they're definitely the same size. I'm counting like 4 or 5 sets of footprints here.
Do they look like they? Can I tell if they're the same? Do they look older than, like, some of them look older than the others?
As you look and see what Tord is talking about, some of these footprints do appear to have been there more recently than others. Definitely, like they have been approaching at different times.
Buddy?
However, you do not know exactly how many
Family.
beings are in here.
Shit. Well, are they going to the same place at the moment?
They currently appear to be all going in the same direction.
Well,
At least they're together.
we're going to be in for a fight of our lives, or this is going to be a great welcome home party.
Yeah, I really hope they're not mean.
This is going to be one or the other, bud.
I'm actually suited to kill them incredibly easily.
As am I, so...
But yeah, actually, I just want to get one like that. Out of these.
As you guys continue following these multiple sets of footsteps, you actually get a decent look at the city proper now, as it appears to be tiered. There's this lowest tier, which you are at currently, and there are grand staircases that appear to be broken and cracked, as this is a ruined city in places. That leads up to the second and then the third tier at the very top, with a large, broken, dilapidated castle standing atop everything.
You ever heard about kingdoms in the Feywild? Like legit kingdoms?
Nope.
Neither.
But yeah, I was thinking the same thing, and I know exactly what my Vanny would do if she was here.
Village?
Oh fuck yeah, she would.
Oh well, you know,
Not a bad idea.
the Feywild is supposed to mirror the material plane, and so if we're in a kingdom here, then in the material plane there should be a kingdom right where we're standing.
How much physical material usually mirrors?
Do I recognize this ruined kingdom?
Go ahead and make a history check.
What's my history? Is it good? Would I know?
No, I wouldn't. 19.
With a 19, this appears to be, as you can tell by some of the architecture, it appears to be some sort of elven city of some sort. I know that's redundant, I'm sorry. But it appears to be of elven origin, and it appears to be old, ancient, like not of your time.
Okay.
So if there were to be a kingdom that were built over this, possibly in the material plane, you couldn't exactly tell, but it appears to be an ancient elven city.
It looks elvish,
It's
which
not-
doesn't shock me. I mean, elvish comes from Sylvan, which I think is from here. So,
You think more than stone mirrors?
stone mirrors,
Like, do you think more than stone mirrors across the dimensions?
possibly.
Do you think
Do I
it's
see any broken buildings to see inside of them?
Say that one more time.
Do I see any ruins of buildings and like actually be able to see if there was like furniture and things inside?
Oh yeah, there are plenty of buildings that you can like just walk into.
Like I can see like vases and stuff like that as we're hopping through the city.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say
house-
if you were to choose to go into a house or something,
Have the house cut the pace down to like a walk, as we kind of just walk and investigate.
yeah, there are some doors that are already kicked open in a jar. Some houses that don't even have doors, and you can take a look inside, and it just appears to be old, weathered furniture that has seen a lot of time in wherever place it has been.
Back up in the house. Well, I mean, that would be interesting, but do we really? I say we keep following the footprints for now. If we feel like we got that figured out, maybe we go from there.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I say, it's
We
probably
see
not worth shit down here. It's probably worth more shit in the upper rings. If I'm gonna have to guess.
Yeah, you're probably right. But if we see something, yeah.
Yeah, dude, if we see a marketplace, I mean,
See.
I'm not saying we'll go through it, but
Let's go through it.
I mean, if we can nab some goodies, it may not be a bad idea. What are the chances we're gonna have here? You know what I mean? But that's what Night Mage would say if she was here.
In the spirit of. We'll do it.
As you guys get through this bottom level and are approaching one of these large stairways that lead up to the second tier, you do notice that the footprints go underneath the staircases, as at the top layer there is a large stone column that goes all the way down to the bottom layer and connects it all. Keeps it stable.
We found their holy pillar. The holy shaft. Let's investigate. I mean, yeah.
Where the fuck did that snowball come from?
Wait,
Did you see that thing? Just flew across our faces.
As it does appear to be lightly snowing right now.
I guess there's some big snowflakes. From
Red line, buddy.
yeah, sideways snowflakes.
The sun, the twilight / sunrise gets faded by clouds as a light snow does begin to fall.
Reflect that in the music.
Come on, man, do your job.
Come on,
I'll
Jamie.
try, but I don't think there's any snow.
Come on, Jamie.
There's no snow, unfortunately.
Come on, Jamie. Snow us.
I can give you wind.
There we go. That's awfully snowy.
So do you guys wish to continue to follow the footsteps toward the pillar?
Yes. Yes. Can the house fit down here?
Yeah, but as the area between the first level, which you are on, and the second level is a couple 100 feet. Like, these staircases are large beyond your comparison of everyday life.
Definitely not a city I've been to.
Yeah.
Unless it's
Waterdeep?
Waterdeep?
no, if it's Elvish, then it could be the Drow,
Yeah, true.
technically. I wouldn't know either way.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, it might be the draw.
No.
Might be Bay Elvish things. After all I know.
Yeah, I would. Oh, there are.
That way you killed the
I would
people
know
that-
that, so never mind.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, let's just keep on heading towards them footprints.
Oh, yeah. As you guys duck underneath these stairs and continue toward this pillar.
I start sending out greetings in giant, but through my mental waves.
Definitely.
Like just trying to see if I can reach a mind. kind of
Definitely.
thing.
I'd say even before you start doing that, you see a multitude of different silhouettes of large beings standing around this pillar, probably a good 500 feet away from you. 500, 600-ish.
I group them all in giant in their minds. And I tell them that, well, I ask them if they're friendly. That we are friendly and if it's okay for us to approach.
You would definitely have to get closer than 600 feet in order to yell to them.
fair.
But I'd say once you do get within mental mind shot, quote, earshot of them, you start yelling these greetings in giant, and now you can see that there are probably a good 10, 15 of these large giant figures standing underneath this pillar.
It's all for me.
And 4 of them turn around to look at this house.
Do they respond to me mentally?
They don't have the ability to respond to you mentally. But they do not appear to be looking hostile at the moment. If you would like to make an insight check to, like, discern anything further,
Sure.
you can definitely.
Can I also just send a message that
I'd say at this point they're probably a good 150 feet away from you guys.
I would just like to tell them again, we mean no harm. If you're completely against us approaching, just all 4 of you raise your arms in the air.
Okay.
I couldn't think of anything else. I did it.
That's an amazing idea.
As
One of them would have been monkey paw.
they don't necessarily, none of them put their arms in the air as you request, but they do start sauntering over to you.
Cool.
And this is a large shaded area
Good.
at the moment.
You head toward them.
As they approach, they're now within about 50 feet of you. Do you exit the house, or are you still in the house, like yelling at them through a window or something?
I exit the house.
Okay.
I jump out the front. Zebek, stay here for now. Just keep an eye from up here.
I can fly.
Fair, but keep an eye on the witch. Don't let the house run away. It might be useful. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't not fight. I'm just saying you can zap motherfuckers from the doorway. You know what I'm saying?
You can do it from the doorway, from a window if you wanted to.
To the wall.
We'll squat you up top of my balls. But I look at the witch. Look back at him. Look at the witch. Look back at him. Victor. You think she'll just stay if we tell her to?
No.
Give her opportunity to try to build trust. Very good.
Sure. I'm yeah, die. I assume I have all my shit on me like normal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have all your shit on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Or worst case scenario, we have told in here. I think between me and you. How many are there?
There are 4 that are currently walking toward you guys.
How many total?
How many in total? You can see about 15 that are circled around this pillar that's probably a good 200 feet in diameter. But 15 are all that you can see currently.
Oh, I think we can do it.
Oh yeah, we did. He's mine.
I think we can do it till saves in here. Worst case scenario, he runs out.
Well,
Ooh, his ass.
yeah, no, I say let him help it pretty much immediately. Let her gain our trust if she cares.
You stay here.
Well, of course. Or were you asking Tord?
No, I'm asking her.
Well, yeah, I'll stay here.
We're gonna trust you on this.
But you're still going to keep me shackled.
Yeah, I'll go like this fucking shackles just in case we need them. You stay here.
So you're taking off the shackles?
Yeah.
Ah. I'll stay.
Thank you. You may need transportation.
As I'm walking out, I'm like, come on, bud, let's go. Let's go fuck some people up.
Might even make it worth it for you, you know? We could,
I was like, I'm literally just keeping my eye on her head
Yeah.
as I'm walking away. Back.
Definitely. If you guys weren't of use to me, I wouldn't be around with you.
What the fuck are we? What do you mean?
Well, you'll see. Just go ahead and deal with your giants.
No, you tell us first.
As the giants continue to approach further,
I'm already out.
he's already out.
So,
Well, you guys need me for something, and I might need you for a little something.
Like what?
Well, you know,
yeah, I mean,
just a little favor. A favor for a favor.
No, this isn't a favor. You aren't doing us a favor.
Well, no, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking you do me a favor and I fix your time.
All time?
Well, yeah, your time.
What time?
Well, your time is all fucked up, lad. If you go back to the material plane now, you're going to be months ahead. Maybe even years for all I know. I haven't actually done the time to study it, but I can definitely tell us off.
Well, what do you think about that? This is your call.
He's already out of the house.
This is your call, bud. She said she can fix our time because we're apparently months ahead.
yeah,
If not years.
If not years.
yeah. What does she want?
She wants us to do her a favor.
Did she say what it is?
No, she doesn't.
I mean, obviously, I'm willing to hear that favor. So, I'll approach the giants, keep hearing her out.
Yeah, and as soon as you guys finish that conversation, these giants look at you and begin to speak. What? What are you doing in the dream?
I am an emissary and a lieutenant from your homelands. As I show the belt and the hammer. You may not know what these are, but they're artifacts of our people. If you do recognize them, maybe that gives you a little more trust. If not, just get to the chase because we're incredibly behind on time. We can offer you a way home. A home that doesn't quite look the same, but we can release you from the dream if you would like. I had a vision of you. I don't know how or why. Well, I know how, but I don't know why. And I just feel like you all were seeking something. That's why I had that vision. So it's ultimately up to you guys. But we can open a portal and look back to the house and get you guys back to your homeland.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
At advantage. If they recognize.
Not necessarily. Not an
artifacts.
advantage yet. Not an
Oh,
advantage
it's my
quite yet.
persuasion. Come on, baby, get that name. If I heard we get it more. 14.
The 14. Okay. As this one that stands closest to you, now probably about 30 feet in front of you at this point, looks at you. In the dream, nothing matters. We can do whatever we wish. As you see his right foot start to sink into the cobblestone.
Yeah, that doesn't feel a little detrimental to you? That eventually you can't do nothing because you're gonna be stuck as parts of everything you've encountered to you're weighed down by them. You are so long lived where you come from that it's much worth the trade-off. Also, I agree with you, this is a pretty wacky place, but as far as I'm concerned, there still is some wacky shit that will try to kill you here. And as capable as you guys are, there's some pretty capable stuff out here.
In the dream, we only consume what we wish. And we can become anything we wish.
Are you sure about that?
As he takes this piece of cobblestone that his foot is sunken into, and you see it crack and break and become his foot.
I believe you can do it. I just wonder if you have the mental capacity to control it for as long as you think. And eventually, I've heard stories that eventually it turns into what cannot be discerned from madness. And whether you can control it or not, the people here will hunt you for it. I'm pretty sure of it.
Go ahead and make one more persuasion check as you see now. I will give you this one at advantage.
Thank God.
As you see, whenever they first approached, their eyes seemed a little foggy, a little glazed over, like they weren't necessarily intent on having this conversation at all.
Third charm.
And now they actually are beginning to understand and actually think about this.
That's not persuasive at all.
Let me know if you need help over there, buddy.
Yeah, hey, Vivek, I don't think about it in my spiel.
Go over to him.
What the fuck's going on over here?
Can you speak to them?
I can speak to him.
Oh, please, try to convince them, man, you know?
Convince him of what? I don't
It's
know
much
what.
more worth it to be in their homeland than slowly losing their mind here.
I mean, you don't want to lose your mind, do you? Because then there's no purpose of you actually being in the dream. There's no purpose to these powers if you can't enjoy using them. So why not you go home and learn about what you did and probably use some druidic magic or see if your blood can adapt and eventually produce offsprings that can do that in a place where you know you won't go mad and lose that mind of yours. I'm sure that's what my friend was trying to say, but in different words.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
That's going to be... Who has friends?
I'm telling you, bro. They don't want to listen.
Oh, they'll fucking listen.
The
But
dice are like, no.
there's a 26. Good.
Okay, 26.
If you really want me to, I'll use a damn
3.
sorcery. I got a plus 12.
Maybe I can convince them to help us fight the war.
The dream is akin to when a crystal forms in a cave. It slowly grows and remolds you into what you wish to be. I would like to go back. However, I cannot say the same for all of my brethren.
Well, let's get them over here and we can all have a chit chat.
As the 3 that are standing with this one are also nodding in agreement. These definitely seem to be more of the ones that have been in charge, quote unquote, of this convoy of large giants that is congregated around this pillar.
Are these ones in charge?
It looks like it.
Yeah,
They look
if
good.
you're in charge, my man, you can just go back there and say, hey, we're moving out. And we'll just bring them back there forcefully if they need to. It may not be good for them at the time, but, you know, it's either short gains or to an early grave, or you can hopefully prolong that life and be living to have generations upon generations of stone giants.
As he calls out to them, a good half of them hear this call and come walking toward this leader. The other half of them stay almost to what would appear to be like a catatonic state as their hands are on this pillar straight out. But you do see a good 10, I'd say, of these other giants walking toward this group.
Same spiel.
We're gonna shorten this up for you guys, for your newcomers. But pretty much, if you stay here in this room like state, you're gonna die. If not, and you guys come back with us, you guys can prolong your life and actually enjoy your family and hopefully have these magical powers come back with you to your grandkids.
I can bring you all home to your native homeland, where I plan to help bring back the giant society, stone giant society, and give you guys more of a place in the Underdark than a small co-kingdom. I plan to help you guys be much better defended and organized.
As the leader of this group turns to his brethren, these little people have said they have found a way out of the dream. And I do not know of what awaits us on the other side. But the dream has been harsh and long for all of us. It is time for us to see home again. As the 10 that are gathered around seem to be of somewhat clear mind and agree with this leader.
Let's go.
How exactly do you plan to get us home?
We're gonna open a portal.
Very carefully.
And when do you plan on doing this?
Well, I'm We need to figure out what the witch wants.
Yeah, as we look back over our shoulders to the house and start walking that way, I look back at the giants as well and tell them that we need to discuss with our partner, and we'll be right back out to finalize the whole plan. / I ask them to approach with us.
We shall remain in the shade.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll be right back.
We await what you have to say.
Try to get those other ones. Whatever the fuck they're
Yes,
doing.
please. I'll come back for them either way. So, or out, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna try.
Must be after the war, though.
What?
Must be after the war, though.
Yeah,
That is nipping at our heels.
No doubt. And you guys might even fight, you know.
So go back down. What's that fucking favor?
Oh, well, since you're asking,
Everyone we meet.
I need something for a spell that I've been working on.
What spell's that?
Well,
And Spook, got you.
no. Sadly, if it were only that easy, then I wouldn't be asking you to do it for me.
Need some
Just
elven shit?
uniquely my talent pool.
I need
Yes.
a heart of stone.
Are you shitting me?
I regret asking you because I know they're your people,
There's no way.
One
but that
singular
is the
one.
only way.
One singular one.
I
One
will not
singular heart of stone.
sacrifice my people.
Don't forget your fucking kids on the way.
You do this favor for me, I fix your time, so when you go, you can actually witness the birth of your child.
How does she know that? If I'm talking to him telepathically.
She's more than meets the eye.
She is more than meets the eye. You're talking to him telepathically.
It's always telepathic.
I can't do it. It won't work if I do that. They won't follow me. So this all falls apart if I go out there and murder one of them.
Perhaps you not murder, but perhaps they decide amongst themselves.
I'm still forcing it one way or the other. You know, I mean. I go outside.
Tell them that there could be magical repercussions in going back at a different time than which you came from.
I mean,
If one of them is, we needed a heart of stone, and if one of them can provide it, it can possibly save the lives of all of them.
I just don't think they're gonna buy it. They might be rather, you know, stay.
I don't blame you. I think they'll be hesitant, or if we can find another means of getting one, such as a recently deceased one,
Now that is a plan if I ever
Which-
had, hoping.
yeah, we can possibly see that. She never said it had to be fresh, so she has said it needs to be a heart of stone. And if she bitches about it, we technically completed the favor. And she can't say shit about it. Now she owes us a favor. It may not have been the right one, but she didn't clarify that. As long as we say it before she says that she needs a fresh or a older heart of stone.
Oh, well, I actually,
She can't fucking hear this, so she can shut the fuck up.
mind you, it does need to be a fresh heart of stone.
Sounds like she needs to get fucking laid.
So how is it that you're gonna help us with time in the first place? As I start speaking in the witch's mind.
Well, you see, seeing as I've been here for gods know how long, I don't even necessarily know how long in material plane time I've been stuck here. Regardless, I've been able to kind of weave myself into the arcana of the Feywild itself. And I'm able to manipulate some of the time shit that happens when you're in here. I forgot. Go ahead and roll.
Madness.
No, not for madness. It's for wild magic for your fucking 7th level spell. Go ahead and roll. I want to say Constitution. Just con save.
22.
Okay, yeah. No wild
Herpes
magic
outbreak.
happens. No wild magic happens.
You needed a 23. You got herpes outbreak. Damn.
Would that technically be a magic effect for future reference?
Technically yes, as it is the Feywild enacting its magic upon you.
Okay. That's all I needed.
I'm gonna need an answer either way.
I telepathically I start talking to Rebecca again, but dude, I think we need to put the shackles back on her, and then we can weigh our options a lot better.
I got a question for you.
What's that?
As we discuss this, do you mind shackles back on her? Do you mind if I just take this just to be safe? I don't want you to drive away. We trust you for now, but I don't know, you.
As she lets go of the staff.
So here's the deal.
It's not like we're going anywhere.
You're just gonna do what we want you to do. We're not negotiating. That's not how this is gonna go.
Well, I can't do any of my magic without my staff.
I don't
so.
think. Well,
That's fair.
I don't think you need one of my people's hearts.
Well, actually, I do.
I don't think you need it to do what you need to do to help us. I think you need it for something else.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying a favor for a favor.
Yeah, well, I can't.
Why would I help you and get nothing in return?
Because that's murder. You're talking about ethics here. I'm trying to help people, and then you're trying to ask me to murder one of them.
Well, what if there's one that can't be helped?
That's his choice. Plus, he's gonna actually be dreaming for centuries out here.
Well, you might as well end their suffering then, so they
It's
stop
not-
fucking dreaming.
It's not necessarily suffering. It's just that if they do, listen. It's just that they lose their sentience a little bit because they're lost in dreams, but they're still dreaming.
Oh, well, would you care to lose your sentience?
It's not. This is not about me.
Well, I'm asking you.
I'm going back, so obviously not. But
But I got an idea. If one of them says no, that's who's sacrificed.
I cannot make that choice. They
You
will
can,
not
but I
follow
sure the
me.
fuck can.
I cannot be involved, but they're still gonna think I'm involved one way or the other. You came with me.
Then we make it into a duel.
Alright, let's go out there. Let's ask them if somebody has recently died at the bare minimum.
And as you do that, we will go ahead and take a smoke break here.
Alright,
We will leave it on that cliffhanger.
very good.
Oh, dang. You guys got decisions.
Got decisions to make.
You're murdering a lot of people. That's crazy.
I found that on the ground.
Candle making kit.
Ooh, I saved it so
I appreciate it. We will take a little smoke break here, give everybody a little time to think about what they want to do, and switch over to the material plane side of
Zach,
things.
what do you want to do?
27
I don't even know what
for
we're doing.
Constitution.
Oh, yeah.
We're fighting.
I thought you guys beat that thing.
We did.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
I just wanted to say that.
You,
I just felt like that.
you beat that thing.
I wanted to confuse my Zachariah. My Zachariah.
We actually listened to that earlier today, too.
My Zachariah. I'm pooping.
You're pooping. Oh, Jesus.
Your charisma save is better than fucking mine.
Yeah, boy, that's because I'm a.
But I'm 10 feet within you. I get that plus one too.
I'm also a turtle.
He is also a turtle.
Hard to
He's
say no
a
to a
turtle
turtle.
man. A man turtle.
I'm a turtle, Zach. Suck my turtle penis. I think it's retractable.
think it's retractable. DM, is it retractable?
I don't know the biology of a turtle, so that beats me,
We're
bud.
gonna find out. Don't you worry.
I'm looking it up right now. Don't you worry.
Our penis
Is a turtle's penis retractable?
I'm gonna say
Hell
yes.
yeah, Google.
Its neck is. Surely its wife can be.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are? Yeah.
It's a grower, not a shower.
That's what I'm saying. They got the biology to do it in the neck.
They also get hard-ons during stress, trauma,
I think that
or
was you.
dominance displays.
It's alright. First one of weeks, boy.
Hey? First one in weeks, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a turtle. I get hard when I'm stressed.
I get hard when I'm stressed. I go into my shell, have an AC of like 25 or some shit.
It's my defensive bone.
I'm glad I was right about that. That made me feel good. That boosts my self-esteem.
Good.
That I knew that a turtle's penis was retractable.
That's incredible, right?
No, this is what we're about just.
Do you know how frogs propagate? They, basically the female lays their eggs in the pond, and the frog just ejaculates all over the pond
Like a frog.
and hopes
Don't
and
salmon
prays.
do that too?
I think so.
Yeah.
There was a whole Magic School Bus episode about the salmon doing it, and that was actually a disgusting episode.
You know, Miss Frizzle takes the kids to get nutted on?
They were the nut.
Oh,
They were the nut.
Cocaine swim twice as long as other salmon.
I saw that. They live longer. They literally live longer.
There
too.
is a study on salmon basically ingesting cocaine through the water that they're living in because that's a real problem in the waters. But boy, do they swim far.
I don't doubt it.
And fast.
And fast.
They're going.
The bear probably was just sitting there.
I would
What
say,
the fuck?
if a bear does catch one of those, does he now have cocaine in his system from the salmon?
Nice. Cocaine bear.
Cocaine bear, bro.
How much I guess that he or how much fish he ingests.
I think it's absolutely wild that Cocaine Bear was real.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they based Cocaine Bear, the movie, off of a real story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Parker Cartel was chucking cocaine out of a plane.
Yep.
Didn't want to get caught.
What is that?
Not a hole, Keisha. A valve.
A valve.
A valve.
That's a booty hole.
Oh, hello, viewer. We are currently on a smoke break as we speak.
A valve.
A valve.
A valve.
Let's start calling it that.
Oh, some biscuit eater.
Girl, that's a booty hole.
A valve.
Oh, wow. Ooh, we're gonna have Inception.
Oh, I totally forgot. Atlas, you got
It's a long ass movie and it's totally worth it.
2,900 plus 1,500 XP from last session.
Pick a night. Any night. Except for
Pick a night. Any
So that'll
night.
be 3,450.
Wednesdays.
So what are
Any
you?
other night.
What are you making for the next campaign?
He's making a dragon campaign.
No.
Oh,
What are you
she's
making?
Ranger.
A ranger. I'm gonna have to metagame. I'm gonna have to metagame the shit out of your campaign.
You're gonna be a wizard. That's what you're gonna be.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No, he said he's gonna be a monk.
No, I
Hell
wish.
I mean, we can both be monks.
We could, but it's not gonna work like that.
Oh, it definitely could.
Maybe.
I believe in us.
Maybe. I might have to be a cleric or a paladin again, which I really don't want to be either of them, but Huh?
Then don't.
Oh, you said you're bringing in other people too, aren't you?
Maybe, possibly,
Possibly.
hopefully.
What did you say?
I'm playing attacker.
He's playing
Playing a fighter.
maximum
You're playing a fighter?
economy.
How could you druid?
Dude, druids are pretty dope. Druids are pretty dope.
Zach, you said
Right,
Bard, but
Warlock.
it's still TBD, right?
Bard would be dope.
College of Warbard is pretty fun. Just saying. You get to learn from the wizard, cleric, and druid spell list as a College of Warbard
That's pretty cool.
at some point. Well, once you reach like level 14 or something like that. 14, 15.
Google is telling me a Twilight cleric.
Twilight clerics are the best clerics, objectively.
What do Twilight clerics do?
They just have
Is that
a lot
what-
of really good abilities.
Is that what Petra is?
No.
No.
Hey!
I don't remember.
You're
what
hurting my
clerics she
ears.
is. You're hurting our viewers' ears too, Tyrion. Stop.
Yes, you. I know. It's okay. You're just a dog.
This is the frosted maiden.
It
Yeah,
is the
she's a
Frost-
Twilight.
Yeah, she is a Twilight. Okay. Hell
You're
yeah.
just a dog doing dog things.
Yeah, you get a lot of pretty cool shit.
Dark vision to a range of 300 feet.
Oh yeah, that's pretty nasty.
As an action, you can share that
That's
dark
first
vision.
level.
As an action, you can share it with people. I think up to your wisdom modifier for 1 hour.
Son of a biscuit eater.
One creature you touch, advantage on the next initiative roll. That's pretty amazing. That's first level.
So I just can't remember.
What, Tyrion?
30-foot radius, moves with you, lasts for a minute. Whenever a creature ends its turn in the sphere, you can grant it temporary hit points or cause it to be charmed or frightened. Wow. Wow.
Wow, indeed. Schmack, that is to you.
Sorry.
You can
Also,
fly
actually,
at level 6.
What I play will depend on how you guys build
Jesus.
my kid, actually. I'll just say that. But
What
I
do you
do
mean?
want to use a weapon in some sense, but I would say,
It would be how you build your kid, dog.
well, you said that, well, remember we talked about the whole bloodline thing, like,
Yeah, true.
depending on how you make the thing. Like,
Yeah, how are you going to do a human
Half
Thrycreen
cover
hybrid?
17th level.
We'll figure that out.
Huh?
Which
What?
adds blood.
That is a nasty little class. My goodness.
Or indeed, so.
You would probably have to like take your first level as whatever subclass of barbarian you are. Like you might have to take 3 levels in that barbarian just to get that subclass to account for the giant's blood,
Your girl
and then take the rest of your levels in fighter or whatever.
I'm a dark elf.
Maybe
An elf from
that would
the
probably be
Shadow
the
Realm.
easiest way to get the giant's blood in there, unless you just want to say that you know giant because you have giant's blood in you. And just flavor it that way. And then just take all your levels in fighter or do whatever you wish.
kind of like smacking stuff.
Smacking stuff?
What's your disintegrate give you? How many die do you roll on a disintegrate?
10d6.
A fuck ton.
I like rolling. lots
10d6
of
plus
die.
40.
I like rolling lots of die. I could.
Dex save.
What sounds fun if I made a paladin, make an oathbreaker paladin?
That would be disgusting.
That would be pretty
That
fun.
would be pretty disgusting. Although you would probably have a god hunting you down.
Can I still divine smite with that?
It's a different kind of smite. It's not a divine smite, but it is a different smite.
I wouldn't mind a god hunting.
You would get like, I think it's like searing smite or something like that. Maybe.
That sounds pretty fun.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty dope.
Frenzy Barbarian. The Berserker.
Yeah, Berserker Barbarian.
Berserker Barbarian, you roll a shit ton of dice later on. It's
Beast
like
Barbarians are
4d6s
also pretty nasty.
plus your fucking damage die. You can get a lot of fucking damage done with that one.
Beast barbarians are also disgusting.
What do beast barbarians do?
Whenever they rage, they take on like an animalistic property.
Oh, that's cool.
Type shit.
Type shit.
Type shit.
Type shit.
There's a path of the world tree where you can start slinging people around with vines.
Oh, that's sick. That's a barbarian?
There's a barbarian that thinks they're a wizard,
Yeah.
and so they call all their moves that they do spells.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. What's that class called?
He made a character.
The Muscle Wizard?
The
Is that a
Muscle
homebrew
Wizard.
class?
No, it's an actual book on D&D Beyond.
Really?
I saw it. I was like, dude, this just sounds fucking interesting. Path of the Muscle Wizard. I was like, I gotta see this now.
Half of the Muscle Wizard.
It's fucking hilarious. For a month, they have one that can just it's combo. You gain like a +2 all the way up to a +6 in your attack rolls.
If someone questions your legitimate magical prowess, you can take a reaction to enter your rage. Fucking amazing.
It's pretty goofy.
It's just a goofy ass barbarian.
They wander.
They wander.
But if you guys are ready, I am ready to get to the material plane.
Alright then. Oh, mental balance on. Where are we? Are we in the dimensional room still?
You guys are in the inner sanctum of Gromp, having just defeated the demon that was entrapped in a magic circle.
What's it called?
The demon?
Yeah.
The demon was called a Yaklal or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, a Yaklal.
Yeah.
You might have that.
But having defeated...
Yes. There might be. I don't want that though.
I don't want that.
You want it?
I don't want that. Having defeated this demon, and with Zort grabbing the grimoire, you guys enter through the dark void at the far end of the room and are met with the outer sanctum of Gromf Bainra. You do not go into the demiplane as you did before.
That's a wise choice.
Well, this void just sent you straight to the outer sanctum.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did. So we're in the outer sanctum.
You're in the outer sanctum of the tower.
Okay.
At the very tip top of the tower.
Alright, let's go find Navani.
Navani.
Get this show on the road. I don't like dealing with these dark devils. I don't like being here. Let's go.
Where's she at?
Where is she at?
That's a great question. As you guys make your way down the tower,
Where'd they take her? Where's she at?
you talking to Grim?
Yeah.
Well, I don't necessarily know where they would take her. I mean, I didn't see who she was grabbed by. It was a woman, but I don't really recognize that woman, if I'm being honest.
Try and communicate.
Communicate.
Telepathic, like.
Oh, okay.
Where you at?
You are outside of the range of that, of the telepathy.
Alright, well, let's move into the city and see if we can get a connection with her.
Hell yeah. As you guys make your way down the tower, you are not impeded. And as you make your way out into the city proper, you guys are greeted
What? Who?
by 10 drow, each of them riding a giant lizard. As they look at you,
I'm gonna hop on Lou.
you are
If I
down.
wasn't already.
Yeah, you are. Oh well, we were told by the queen to bring you to House Bainra. She says that She has one of your friends there.
I guess we're going to House Bainra then.
Oh, we'll give you an escort so nobody else gives you trouble.
Well, that
If
would
that's
be
all right with you.
appreciated. That would be appreciated. Let's make haste.
All right, let's make haste.
Post haste. Post haste.
As Nivani
It's gonna be like all my new favorite words now for a while. Just haste.
Let
You
me.
just don't hear it very often.
as you make your way out of the city itself, you are greeted by large pastures and farmland being tended to by slaves as deep growth graze on this fetid, twisted grass that they have here. Almost more like a moss. Hell yeah.
Sorry.
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
Almost like a moss as you approach this large mansion at the southern end of the city.
Okay.
You walk with matron mother Quenthel Bainra.
Is this her or us?
This is her.
Okay.
She's walking with the matron mother herself.
Hold on.
Okay. As you approach, a vast web of heavy metallic strands forms a kind of fence around a sprawling compound of structures laid out on the plateau at the top of Mento Baranton's Great Cavern. Dozens of massive stalagmites and stalactites have been carved and shaped into towers, girded with balconies and walkways, and connected with delicate-looking ramps and bridges. All of this compound is lit with a blazing light in pale shades of violet, green, and blue. Dozens of drow warriors are stationed on the overlooks and walkways, ever vigilant as they watch your approach. As these doors to this fence open and you enter House Bainra itself, you walk directly into this large open area, more akin to a throne room than anything else, as you see a large arching throne with a spider atop of it.
More spiders, how original.
And Quenthel Bainra takes her seat at this large throne with multiple seats around her for you and some of the drow to sit upon.
I suppose I have no other option but to sit in present company.
As she looks at you, you go for the round. So, why exactly has Visorin told you to come here? Well, what does he need from here that he hasn't already taken?
You mean the guy that you've been working with? The one that you know everything about his plan? The one that you told me you knew and who said... What do you mean? Why don't you know what he's supposed to be? What?
He is an ever-secretive weasel. Why do you think he left? Why don't you think he stayed after the event happened.
Look. It's no secret between you and me that he's a big pussy bitch. I use that guy like public transportation, basically. He's my free ride. All I know was that he wanted what his assistant sent him to get, that you sent his assistant to get. So, that's all I know. Also, we're looking for a woman in white.
The only thing that would have been worth anything would have been Gromp's notes, but whenever we scoured his quarters, his sanctum, we weren't able to find anything. We assumed that we took him with him. He took him with him.
Look, Vizerin said it was only a chance, but we figured might as well check it out if that's what he's looking for. We're getting paid handsomely for this.
Well, I hope you didn't send those men on a death mission to go into the Tower of Sorcerer with no real defenses but their own.
These men are capable.
You must know nothing about
You must
the
know
temple
nothing
itself.
about us. You must know nothing, okay? These men are capable. I have no worries. I assume since you came to get me, you've got people going to get them as well, right?
We do have people stationed outside of Sorcerer, but I cannot say anything of what would happen inside of the tower itself.
They would never go in? Some henchmen you got, so worried you are.
They're there merely to meet the rest of your party, not to defend them in the tower itself.
I have no worries.
We must keep some sort of a low profile when dealing with matters of this magnitude.
I'm gonna try and cut in at this point. Hey,
You guys are a good way away.
still not close enough.
I'd say at this point, as they make their way inside, you guys are almost to the outskirts of the city. Like, you can see bits of farmland and pastures ahead of you, but you're still a couple miles out from that farmland, I'd say.
Okay.
And then once you reach that, then you would be able to actually speak to her.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep periodically trying. Let me know when.
Definitely. So once he knows how to do this ritual, how to actually complete it, where does he plan on putting the thing? Because he has not told me that.
In his vow.
I'm gonna have to go with that's above my pay grade.
If you were to bring it here, where it all began, he would be creating a more catastrophic event than what previously occurred, destroying the whole city and any chance that it has in redemption along with it. I being the matron mother now,
I think that's still technically above my pay grade, and you'd have to take that up with Vizerin.
well, if he would ever show his face in this town, then I would be able to have this
Vizerin.
conversation.
Hey, Vizerin. Hey, Vizerin. Hey, Vizerin. Hey, Vizerin.
You haven't reached 25 words yet, so keep going.
Hey, Vizerin. Hey, Vizerin. No, this is the
Oh, I know.
universal. I'm just sending message
You're
after
gonna send
message.
message after message. Yes.
Yeah.
What do you need?
I need you to show your freaking stinky face. Look, man, you sent us to this place. There's this woman who says she knows everything about your plan. And she's asking me questions that I have no right to answer and are above my pay grade. So you absolutely should be the one to answer them. Come show your face.
Who is this woman?
Grump's wife? Sister?
Cousin. Sweet home
Either way, she's getting
Alabama.
fucked by Grum.
Sweet home Alabama.
She asked me all kinds of questions I have
Denzel.
no right answer.
And you're just going to trust whatever the matron mother of Loth is saying to you?
No, I'm saying it's none of my business. This is your thing. You talk to her and get us out of here.
Oh, I actually need to send yours that way.
No, mine's.
I need to send his that way.
It's not my fault that you and her brother had issues back in the day.
It will take me some time to get there, as I have already spent a lot of resources today sending you every which way you wish. And I can't teleport into the city anyway, which is why I sent you guys
Why
outside of
not?
the city. There is a ward around the city preventing people from teleporting into or out of it.
Hey. Wait, bitch. I'm sorry for snapping here. I was trying to remember your name. Why is there a ward to where he can't actually come out here and show his face to you?
Well, there's a ward to protect the city from random people teleporting in here and wreaking havoc, like they want to do. Some people.
Why? What you got here? Why
Well,
is it such a magnet for trouble and havoc and chaos? What's going on here?
I don't
What'd
believe
you
I
get?
am at liberty to answer that question.
I mean, if it's something that consistently happens and you're so worried about protecting your city, then why not enlist help?
Because nobody wants to help us
Maybe,
in our endeavors.
maybe, and I'm just saying this out of absolute spite for most of your race. You're pretty cool, but most of your race is very, very uncool. They're not cool, dude. Maybe they should be more likable.
We only
Maybe
do.
don't kidnap people to make them slaves and gladiators.
Well, we have to please Loth somehow. This is just a mere drop in the bucket of what she is asking.
So why not just do it to your own people instead of everyone else's race?
We do. We do it to our own just as well.
Keep
If
it just
people-
to them. Oh my god.
If our people do not follow Loth's light, then they turn into those abominations. As she looks, points down,
There she throw the gauntlet.
as she points down, and you see a couple different driders. What's going
New
on over
gauntlet.
here?
New gauntlet.
I'm sorry.
New gauntlet.
I'm sorry. All I did was hit it.
Okay. As she points down, and there are a few driders that are walking amongst the farm floor.
I'm sorry, but I missed what you just said.
That is what happens whenever people disrespect, our people disrespect Loth, and do not live up to her standards.
Don't you think maybe that's a little nuts? Don't you think that's disgusting? You're talking about ruining thousands of lives by bringing no worse than your own goddess here, Tumen's Oberanzan. Because, oh, the chaos, oh, the lives. Meanwhile, you're squashing all of the races around you, except for mostly the Drow. There are some Drow prisoners, yes, but only if they disrespect their own race.
As it should be. And at this moment, you cut in. Well, what's your message?
Where are you?
Well, you're headed right towards me if you're riding some lizards. Are you riding some lizards?
We're with some people riding some lizards. I am on my amphibian, yes.
I'm gonna smack this
Thank
bitch.
you.
I'm gonna smack this hoe.
Who are you with?
Do you know those notes we're supposed to be returning? Or retrieving?
What do they know?
Apparently everything. I've not necessarily confirmed anything, but
Did they know we were looking for them?
yes. But they knew that before I ever said anything about it.
How much can we trust old Grim back here?
A lot more than the Loth Queen that I'm with right now.
That's what I needed to know. Thank you.
As soon as you finish that message, you begin to hear Quenthel. All I wish to propose is that you do not set off whatever he has planned inside of the city of Menzoberranzan and cause further destruction to my kind. If you do this...
What about the other kinds? Would you release the slaves?
If you do this, then we will not impede any of the plans that you have set. However, if you do follow through with this plan and end up placing it here, you will have caused a war with the Drow and all other nations.
I need you to understand, I'm not doing anything. I don't know how much power in this situation you think I have, other than having free transportation, and that's it.
I know that you and your party are the only people that have any sway in what he decides to do. Which is why I brought you here.
Fate will fall as it will. Whatever that may be.
If that is what you have to say, then I will kindly escort you out of my city. As the guards stand up and begin to try to escort you out.
Like out the regular way, right? Like out, just out of the city?
Well, yes. I'm not going to harm you in any way. You haven't done anything. You haven't found anything that I know of. So,
My friends as well.
leave my city. And if you come back again, we will have a problem.
My friends as well.
As long as they have found nothing.
Okay. I allow myself to be escorted while sending him a message and saying, no matter what, whether you found anything or you didn't, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
That's why I asked if we could trust Grim back here.
Make sure he knows as well.
Did you give the grimoire to Grim? No? You still have it on your person? What do you have it in?
Just a regular bag.
Okay.
I'm being escorted out of the city. I'll probably pass you on the way there. I don't think I can do anything about you guys still being escorted to her compound.
Sure would be nice to have a windwalking bead right now.
As you are being escorted out, you actually see both of them being escorted in. As you guys begin to cross paths, you stop. The set of guards escorting you. Queen Quinthel requested that these folks be released from Menzo Baranton and on their merry way. As this whole group of guards, now a set of 30 guards, are escorting you guys out of Menzo Baranton.
All of us?
All of you, all three of you.
What did you do to get us kicked out?
We're being allowed to leave right now.
Well, either way, thank you.
You're very
Get the
welcome.
fuck out of this city.
Yeah, let's get.
As you guys approach the outer gate, you do see one guard standing at the outer gate.
Slavery.
Now, I must insist that I check your belongings to make sure you did not steal any items from Menzo Baranton itself.
Real quick, do I see anyone else watching anywhere within the vicinity?
What do you mean?
Like, are we still being escorted?
Oh yeah, there are still 30 guards behind you, and this one guard in front of the gate, and then 2 guards on either side that have the levers to open up the gate.
Is it done?
Okay.
It's dimly lit.
I'm gonna huff and puff and make a big deal and reach in my bag and pull out a big giant diamond and toss it to him and say, I was hoping I could keep it, but here you go.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. I say
paladin
add
line.
advantage because of the diamond.
Oh, goodness. Persuasion?
Yes.
10.
Said 10
10
with advantage.
with advantage, yeah.
Well, this is all fine and well, but I do have to actually check your bag, you know.
I'll give him the bag of holding and say, have at it.
Alright, as he sifts through your bag of holding, pulling every single thing that you would have in your bag of holding. Alright, seems to be in order. What about that bag right there?
I've got that one kind of tucked away.
Go ahead and make a stealth check. Stealth or deception, well, whichever you
I
wish.
think they're about the same. Let's see. Actually not. Here we go. Which one are we going with? 15.
With a 15. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just part of your shell. I thought I saw something.
That's okay. I've got a lot of adornments on here. I understand.
All right, be on your way.
Take my bag of holding back.
Do you guys each consent to be searched?
I was cleared by Quinthel herself. I did nothing wrong. I found nothing. And these two were in the room and can vouch for me.
Go ahead and make a deception check. As Atlas is getting searched by the guard at the moment.
I didn't steal anything. I did nothing wrong.
Got it
I
wrong.
literally did
True.
nothing
Okay, so
wrong.
make a persuasion or deception. Well, whichever you wish.
My deception is higher. Can I roll it with advantage?
No.
Because I have witnesses that were in the room when she told me
Sure.
I did
Yeah,
nothing
sure,
wrong.
sure. Some of these guards do like nod their head like, yeah, she was pretty tame, yeah.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. That's a
Knocking,
13.
knocking
Zord.
Zord off
It's a
in the
13. It
process.
happens quite frequently.
1d10 force damage.
Well, the queen did say that you could leave. Bag checks are mandatory, and I'm going to have to insist to check your belongings real quick. As Atlas gets cleared, he doesn't find anything in Atlas's stuff. All right, you're good to go.
He's got a bomb.
What belongings?
Sure. Check my fanny pack. Here you go.
Okay, as you give him the fanny pack, he sifts through it. What is in your fanny pack?
Ring of water walking. Ring of spell turning? Did you give me that?
I definitely gave you it. Where you put it, I have no clue.
What is your passive perception?
20.
As he sifts through this fanny pack, eyeing this ring of water walking, before he looks up, notices that you're intently watching, and then he sets it back down into the fanny pack. All right. Is there anything else?
Nope.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
What was I
Oh,
doing this
Val.
whole time? Reliable talent, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
15?
Okay. So the 15 on your deception. All right. I mean, like you said, the queen vouched for you, so I guess you're free to go. As the gates open up, he signals to both the men on each side, and you guys are led out of Menzo Baranzan before the gate shuts behind you.
I look back. Hey, you're not even going to check the druid?
You did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you checked them.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure.
You guys are now outside of the gates of Menzo Baranzan.
Okay.
What do you wish to do? What is the plan from here with the
What are we gonna do
grimoire
now?
secured?
so
And we walk.
all right, let's walk. How about you? As much as I hate to say it,
What?
where are we meeting Zebek, and where are we supposed to?
I don't know where we're supposed to meet Zebek. As far as I know, he's gonna go back to Blingdenstone, or he'll go back to the tavern. I have no fucking idea where Zebek's gonna pop up.
So,
None of this is planned out.
so we have these.
Yes. I have to wait. Okay, so we have to walk basically to get as far away from Enzobaranson as we can. And as soon as Vizerin has resources back, he will be able to come get us where we are.
So as soon as this dark elf wizard, who is entrusted by the other dark elves, comes to get us, we're supposed to... No. We have these. Out of here. Away.
Yes, away, but where? How quickly?
I don't care.
How much time do
Anywhere.
you think we really have without Vizerin?
How much time do you think we have with him?
You know what? I think he won't know that we have them.
Don't you want to know what, boy?
No, but you know who does?
We can kill him. He's just a drow.
That.
As Grim is literally right behind you guys, I'm assuming you guys are speaking with your telepathic earrings
Absolutely.
at this moment.
Absolutely.
Nothing is said out
Nothing
loud.
is said out loud, not a single word.
None in between us.
No, parts are. Like,
Parts
hey,
are.
what's going on? What are we doing?
Yeah,
But
Anything important? No.
Oh yeah, the important shit, yeah.
Hey, Grin.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this, Masters? plan of your masters?
Well,
Master's plan of your master.
Masters.
Master.
I definitely don't think it's a bad plan, although I kind of agree with. Oh wait, he wasn't there.
You were
I wasn't there. I really wouldn't like it to be placed in Menzo Baranzan.
Why not?
Well, because I do still have.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you, turtle guy.
Thank you.
I mean, I do still have ties to Menzo Baranzan, and I wouldn't like to see it all fucking destroyed.
Is that
We
what
can rebuild.
Vizorin is planning? Is he planning to?
As far as I know, he wants to drop it into Menzo Baranzan and destroy as much of the city as he can with the demons.
Oh, of course he does. Of course he does.
Why would
As
he
a
want
sort
to
of,
destroy
why
the?
would-
Why would he want to destroy the city though?
well, as kind of a sort of middle finger to the whole Drow society in and of itself.
Is this your first time meeting Dark Elves? They just like do shit like this for fun.
He
First time,
fled because people thought him and Gromf were in on the first ritual together, when that wasn't the case. So if he were to return, all of the Drow would be on top of him immediately, which is why he has me to send out to do these things.
Okay, so that's really so petty. That is so petty. They think he's guilty of a crime he wasn't, so he's going to commit the crime that they accused him of.
He's just committing it in a different way, maybe, possibly, as to maybe help the Phaserus heal itself instead of corrupting the Phaserus with this magic.
So he doesn't really care about the demon lords at all. He just wants to destroy Menzo Baranzan.
Essentially, yes. And I personally wouldn't love for that to happen.
So then why are you helping him accomplish his goal?
Well, I am his apprentice, and I have learned a lot from him, and I do want to continue to learn more from him until I can eventually beat his ass.
Why not just learn from someone else?
This is the fate of the world here, not your personal life. This is millions upon millions of beings' lives here.
Well, if the fate of the world happens to rest upon my personal life, then I will take it upon myself to get as strong as I can, so I can help save the world and defeat my master,
Okay.
so
well,
he
that
doesn't
sounds-
destroy the fucking city.
Well, that sounds like a good attitude to have.
Wrong path to see it happen. We can help you. We can do things. You can hang with us.
Basically, what needs to happen is he doesn't get his hands on these notes.
Yeah, either that or the Demonomicon would basically seal the deal for him completing this ritual.
Where's the Demonomicon at now?
You're welcome.
You still
I
have it?
have
Yeah,
no
I
I have
have
no
given
clue
it.
where the Demonomicon is.
You just
I
not
still
a-
have it.
you
I
just
just
not
never given it
attuned
to him. I lied my ass off saying I didn't have it. Whether he believed me or not. Mm.
Isaac,
Be safe getting home, buddy.
love you. So he could use either the Demonomicon or Grimm's notes to accomplish his goal, is what you're telling me.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you. If he uses Grimm's notes, then he would have to find a way to manipulate the Phaserus in a different way. If he uses the Demonomicon, then he'll just use a giant summoning spell, essentially, from the Demonomicon itself to summon all of them there.
Theoretically, I could.
Which
fucking
we
send
never
this shit.
planned to allow to happen anyways. We never wanted him to get these notes anyways. Bryn was a surprise when we showed up to the city. We didn't expect him for real. Other than he said, my apprentice is there. And then it was like, oh shit, your apprentice is here.
Your prince is like here.
Because since I'm a turtle with a bad memory, we have people on the surface like waiting to help us. And
County D.
And you have people currently going to Blingdenstone to like suit up and get ready for war.
I think
with
there's
Menzo
supposed to be
Baranza.
some that are supposed to be going
Going to war with Menzo Baranza.
outside of Menzo Baranza also.
Yeah.
Not like directly outside, but
Yeah.
within a day's journey.
I was gonna say, who also?
Why are they going to war with Menzo Baranza?
Because we weren't expecting Drow to be peaceful.
You guys incited a war.
Not necessarily.
We haven't
peace.
incited a war yet. This is Vizern's thing, but the whole point is that we are trying to not let the ritual happen in the first place. Demon lords are slipping through the cracks anyways, and if we take them out like that, it'll slow the spread at least. Whereas summoning them is just going to be fucking ridiculous, and they're going to take over the world.
It'd be great to have a full party together right now.
I think I started this, didn't I?
You know, the ability to fucking portal wherever we want to right now would be amazing. Do we have any portal capabilities? Like any items, anything?
Only Vizren, and we would need Grin.
We don't have a way to teleport back to our bastion or anything?
Nope.
I don't even know where it is.
It's stuck somewhere over there.
I know where it's at.
I know you do. But you're not fucking here right now.
Hey, Zebek the Sorcerer. In the Feywild.
Go ahead and roll D100. On
For my
a-
universal one? That's crazy.
Even if you're trying to contact different planes.
It's just the actual portion of the sending spell.
Yep. On a 0 to a 33, the spell does not go through. Or a 1 to a 33, rather.
Well, I got a 33.
I thought it was a 33%.
25% chance.
Okay, so
Or
that's
I think
25.
it might be even less than that.
Take it.
I thought it was like a 30% chance that it didn't go through.
33.
30 or 33.
33. 30.
5% chance, so less than that.
Oh, okay. So it's only 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, on a 1 to a 5%, it doesn't go through. What did you roll?
A 33.
Okay, yeah, never mind. It goes through. What's your message?
2 questions. Where exactly is our bastion? When are you coming back?
As we're gonna do some timey-wimey shit here, you hear this.
What portion of it?
10 minutes ago.
You said what portion of what?
Yeah, what portion of it?
You
Still
hear-
the time wimey.
You hear all of that message.
Yeah. At what portion in the Feywilds?
You hear that while you guys are still traveling in the lush forest.
Okay.
That's
About a
crazy.
week's journey south east, I believe, of Waterdeep. And I don't know, we just fucking got here. I can no longer respond to these messages.
Can I send another one, or do I have to roll again?
You can send another one.
You can send another one,
Like
but
I
you
said.
will have to roll again. 5% chance.
I can no longer respond to these messages.
On a 1 to a 5.
So whoopty-doopty-doopty. Tiny
The
one.
76. We have Gromp's notes. We are leaving Menzo Baranza right now, trying not to contact Visor. You can respond to this message.
As you hear this, literally half a second after. Like, not even.
They found Gromp. The fuck? They found Gromp's messages.
Oh, so they're almost
Alright.
ready.
And this was when you guys are in the lush forest.
So they're almost ready. We better hurry the fuck up.
As we have been here for months.
You guys hadn't even touched the bramble forest yet and gotten to the dryad. That's what I'm talking about. Like
When we first got there.
yeah, you guys have been there for maybe.
We're still fucking with the Trent.
Yeah, you guys have just got done fucking with the tree.
It's literally been like 2 days for me.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, some timing wimey bullshit's going on.
So there's some urgency for you to kill a stone giant.
That's bullshit.
Now we have some. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not doing it.
My best guess is head west. My best guess is
Let's
head
go
west.
to
My
Bligdenstone.
bad. It's supposed to be southeast.
Let's start
not
going to
southwest.
Bligdenstone.
You want to go back to
No,
Blingdenstone?
you said southeast, but I'm trying to head back towards Blingdenstone,
Yeah, we've
which
got
is
people
west
there,
of us, right?
Yes. Let me see. Oh shit, I almost ripped it.
Yes.
Without going through the
It'll
one
be
ridings?
it'll be
Yeah,
it'll be
it's
southwest because
southwest.
Menzo
Again.
Moranzan is more is up north and then it goes Manson there and then it goes north.
Okay, so we don't murder him yet, but keep a fucking eye on him.
Hey, you still got this.
Where exactly are you guys headed from here?
What?
Like, well, what's the plan? Or are we bringing those notes to Visorin, or like, well, what's happening?
We're going to Bligdenstone right now. We'll figure it out from there.
Do you want me to follow you guys, or
So would you like to follow us?
well,
You're part of this. You're part of this now. If you want to be a part of this,
I kind of feel like if I go to Visorin without the notes, he won't be happy. Especially because he took us into Menzo Baranzan, you know.
I
Or
kind
at
of
least
feel like
right outside of Menzo Baranzan, you know.
I kind of feel like
So
if
we
you
better
go to
make haste,
Visorin
huh?
without us, we won't be happy either. So I guess you better stick with us.
I suppose I don't really have a choice here, do
I
I?
guess not.
Alright, to Blingdenstone, I guess.
Loves horse
I don't know how they're gonna take somebody like me, but we'll see, I guess.
You're with us. You'll be fine.
Alright, to Blingdenstone.
Can't alter himself.
I don't like you being all like free and shit.
What do you mean free?
Free and shit.
What do you mean free and shit?
You're so lucky my buddies aren't here. One's got this like crazy rope that'll keep your limbs wherever the fuck he wants them to be for however long he wants them to be. And another one's got these like dimensional handcuffs. You can't go anywhere. No mystery step. No portals. No.
Well, that would really suck. But if I'm also bound and shackled and all that, then how would I be able to help us if we run into anything?
That's why I said you're lucky. With the full party, we don't need your help.
Well, I mean, if you don't need my help, then I can just leave.
This is not a full party. This is not a full party.
Here, I've got a solution. I'm gonna toss him one of those shrinking mushrooms from way back in the mushroom forest. Eat that.
Why?
It's a solution to the problem we have. Eat that.
Oh, how?
What does it do?
Big brain. I like the
Solves
ideas.
the problem we have at hand right
Go
now.
ahead and make a persuasion check.
It's a great idea. What's a mini draft?
I love the ingenuity.
What is that?
15.
15.
16?
That's a dirty 20. That's a dirty 19.
Hell yeah. As he looks at the mushroom, looks at you, kind of eyes you for a second. How old is this thing?
Wouldn't you like to know, other boy? Sketchy kid.
It's pretty old.
Well, let's hope it works. As he pops it in his mouth. And he does begin to shrink. For how many hours does that work, though?
I think it just makes you one size smaller.
Well, yeah, but for how long?
Was it 8 hours? I don't even fucking remember.
Gotta go sift through the notes.
You tell us, DM.
It's a great question.
The NPC is the one that's under the effects of it.
I actually believe.
Yeah, if I have to guess, it's either an hour or 6 hours. Maybe? It doesn't seem right. I guess it can get so. For a good bit. Experiment.
So it's not there. It would be where? I don't remember where you guys got those mushrooms. Oh, you got them in Gracklestuck, didn't you?
No, we got them
In the Worldstone tunnels?
We got them in the wilds.
No. We
Yeah,
got those
from-
in Grackle stuff.
Are you sure?
Yep, because that's in the Whirlstool tunnels, the obsidian and the dragon egg and the.
I thought we got them out in the tunnels, like we're just picking them in the wilds.
Yeah, we also did that too.
We had to use them to get out of, in and out of obstacles and shit.
Mm-hmm. Not wrong. Well, were we headed to Blingdenstone at that point?
Oh, I have one. I didn't think we did.
We were-
Sounds like a big one.
We were headed to the first one that got overrun by DivineRogue, I thought.
We were trying to find the egg from Thunberchild. And following Droki, and then we found them like in that little cave where we found the ghost from Blinkenstone.
Yeah.
However, it doesn't say how long it lasts. I think it was just an hour.
DM.
Hi.
What's the answer?
What's the answer to what? I'm sorry.
The mushrooms.
I'm searching. I'm looking. I'm looking.
We accidentally killed Droki. That's crazy.
Nothing was an accident.
I don't see it.
Okay, let's try Google.
Let's try Google.
How long do the shrinking and growing mushrooms last? D&D.
The blue mushrooms or the pygmy-worts? Would that help at all?
Pygmy War. Oh, hold on.
1 hour. Pygmy wart and bigwig.
Yep.
Okay. So now I just have to look for Pygmy War and Rigbig?
Bigwig.
Bigwig.
Like you're a bigwig.
And you grow 2 times your size.
Darren's a
Yes.
bigwig.
Now,
He
where
wears big
in
wig
the hell
pants.
is it?
So what are you trying to do with him now that he's shrunk?
Did he eat it?
Oh, he totally ate it.
Pick him up and toss him to you. There you go, he's your problem now.
What the hell?
You wanted him contained, he's contained.
What do-
You got about
Okay,
an
here we
hour.
go, here we go.
I can put him in my pocket, I guess, but I'm afraid he'll stab me or something.
You got about an hour. Here.
I can't put him in my
It only
pocket.
lasts for 1 hour.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I'll toss her
Yeah.
4 more
He
mushrooms.
googled it.
I'll toss her 4 more mushrooms.
So you're trying to reduce yourself in size?
No.
Or reduce him?
He wants me to keep Dradu contained, but like,
You guys are a couple days away from Blingdenstone. At least a few days away from Blingdenstone.
he already fed him one. What am I
Well, yeah,
supposed
I
to do
know.
with him now?
Save him until you actually get into Blingdenstone.
And what?
So you can, like, make him look sort of like a gnome, quote unquote. I'm pretty sure that was what
Gnome?
his plan was to make him look like a gnomish figure so people
He
wouldn't.
blends in a bling
Shun
a
him?
lot better with the D. With the
Is that what your idea was, or were you just trying to fuck with him?
He was trying
Yes.
to keep him
I
contained.
just wanted him shrunk so he could fucking, she could put him
I still don't
So he's
have
not a
any
threat.
jars.
I just wanted to de-threatenize him. No jars.
Alright, I guess he's gonna sit on my
Here,
shoulder then.
I'll feed him another mushroom.
Never seen it.
And grow him back to regular size.
Okay.
All right,
You're
yeah,
trying to make
sorry.
him look like
Just
a
wanted to
deep
make
now.
sure they still work.
Just don't fuck around. She wants to kill you. I don't trust you. Just don't fuck around.
I mean, that's fine. You don't have to trust me. You got to.
Don't fuck around.
Okay.
I see you stand.
But as you guys make your way to Blingdenstone, that is where we will end it tonight. Unless you boys want to go back to the Feywild for a minute.
This needs to be thought out.
It needs to
before
be
this
heavily.
decision.
It needs to be heavily thought about. Now that you guys have some
No,
sort
fuck
of.
it. They had 20 minutes to make the decision.
Now that you guys have some sort of semblance of how time is working for you guys, just based off of the messages you were getting, we'll leave it there so you guys can actually think about.
You guys, this is under pressure. This is time. Quit fucking around, guys.
Well, we'll give them until next week to think about their decision. Make sure they know what they want to do.
Under pressure, make that shit.
Let's get
Decide.
You got your fucking sticky notes? That's crazy.
Do you murder one to save the rest?
Don't make me settle.
Yeah, but it's mine.
That's bullshit.
Can I say something that you will not take into consideration a metagame with?
Interesting.
No.
I'm
Oh.
asking you.
No.
She never answered when you asked her what the spell she needed the stone heart was what.
Sure, can we just go
What
back?
spell is she need a stone heart?
I'll make
Yep.
everyone
She did just say she needed it for a spell. But you guys have some big decisions to make, and I'll let you guys think on that. We will be here Saturday, yes. Yeah?
Maybe. My
Maybe.
sister wants to have a campfire. She wants to invite her friends over, but I never go to them, so I was thinking about going to this one.
Okay, so we might be here on Saturday. We'll keep you guys posted on that. I mean, or you guys will just notice if we're not here.
She's been bugging me about it.
Maybe.
Maybe. But we will have constant other content coming out as always. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, thank you for watching. And keep on rolling.